Hello fellow YouTubers, it's Kat from An Itty Bitty Homestead, and today I am going to dry pack kidney beans and can them up, pressure can them. I am following Christine's method from Wilhelm's Kitchen. It is not a approved canning process because these are not pre-cooked. I just washed them really well and sorted through and pulled out any uglies that I found. But I trust what she does. I also researched on my own, and the fact that I'm going to be using these in recipes where they're going to cook more. So even if they come out not quite cooked all the way, that'll be fine. I still buy the store-bought ones to make my 3-bean salad. And maybe at some point I will try this, doing it the conventional way, the safe way, the approved way. And I don't want to use that jar. And yeah, lose my train of thought. Goodness. And okay. All right, let me think what I'm trying to say. Then I could use them. They'll be probably cooked all the way, and I could use them for my 3-bean salad. But for right now, where I'm using pint-sized jars, I don't know if I want to try something smaller. I think pint size would be about the equivalent of a can. So yeah, I'm going to use the pint size. So to that we are going to add half a cup of beans. Now I'm not doing both bags. I have another bag here. I'm going to see, because I only pulled out my my small canner, and so okay, let me just share the love here. Share the love. So I got 5 pints. So this is my first time doing it, so I don't want to waste a whole bag of beans in case I totally mess this up. Okay, that takes care of that. Now I've got my water getting hot, so these cans out of the way, jars I should say. Move these ones closer. So I am going to, normally if you want, this is optional, it has nothing to do with the canning process, you could add half a teaspoon of salt, canning salt, to your jars, but because I do low sodium, I'm only going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon to each jar, just because I think the salt lends a nicer flavor to the kidney beans. Because honestly, you know what, if you look at the cans that say no salt, if you look on the back on the nutrition part, they have salt, some salt. I don't know where the salt would come naturally, maybe preservatives or something, I don't know. But anyway, all right, let me go get my water and my lids. Okay, so my jars are cold, but they've been sterilized. I mean, this isn't exactly boiling water, but it's really, really, really close. So you're going to want to leave 1 inch of headspace, which is, if you're new to canning, that's this right below this bottom ring right here. So I'm going to let the jars sit here for just a moment while I do this and let them acclimate to the hot water. My canner is on. It's warming up right now. And not enough. Okay, let me just get some hot water from the tap. Okay, let's see here. Actually, keep it pretty consistent. Okay. Now we're going to go through and debubble. And then once you debubble, if the water level drops below the 1 inch mark, you add a little more water. But debubbling is very important because you want to make sure every single bean is surrounded by liquid. So, alright, looks like I am fairly dead on with all of them. Now, I'm going to take my towel, and I have a little bit of white vinegar here. And I'm just going to go through and wipe the edges to help ensure we get a really good seal. Okay, these are hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Now let's get our lids. I got a lot of extras. I heated up all 12 lids just in case. But okay. Now you're going to put your rings on, finger tight. And like that. Let's try a different ring. Okay, there we go. Usually so careful about checking my rings before I put them back. So, if you get a ring like this, it looks like this on the inside. So can you see that? Just toss it. It didn't feel smooth going on there. Then it made me start doubting that it was going to be good. And, if water's siphoned around it, I really don't want that stuff. All right, so let me go put these in the canner. And I'm going to fill one up with just water. So I have a jar to put in the middle. So actually, let me use a used ring. Okay. So dump in the vinegar. That will help prevent your jars from getting cloudy. So there you go. And all this does is it just prevents the other jars from moving around during the canning process. So let's go ahead and turn it up a little bit, get our lid on. I've already gone through the safety checks. I've made sure that I could see through this hole. This is still pretty rubbery. And this moves up and down clearly. So now there's an arrow. This is a Presto canner. So there's an arrow here and an arrow on this handle. You line up your arrows, make sure it's seated all the way, and then turn it to lock it into place. Now, because the jars are warm now, so I could probably go ahead. I'm going to turn this just a tad below high. And I'm going to wait for this to have a steady, forceful venting of steam. Once that starts, I'm going to let this go for a whole 10 minutes. I'll set a timer, 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, then I will put my weight on check what your altitude is. If this is your first time canning and you don't know, look it up on Google. I'm at 1,000 feet or less, so my weight is 10 pounds. And once this has vented for the 10 minutes, I'll put my weight on, wait for my weight to start jiggling, and also I have a gauge, so I'll wait for my gauge to hit 10 to 11, okay, pounds per pressure. And that's, then this will go for 75 minutes. So I am going to, if I can remember, I will bring you back when this is venting properly, the amount of steam that you want to see. And then, yeah, we'll wait for it to finish. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to show you. This is just, can you see it? Can you see the steam? Put my hand here. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. Almost there. It's also steaming from here, which is normal. As soon as that pops up, that's going to really start steaming. And the dogs are, well, they've been cooped up because of all the rain. All right, let me go silence the dogs. I have to feed them. I don't know why they were fed yesterday. I don't know why they need to eat again today. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. Anyway, so yeah, you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. Well, it's hard to see, but I mean, it's easy for me to see, but there we go. All right, start my timer. Hey, Google, start timer, 10 minutes. Okay, all right. So I will bring you back when the beans are done. That's the water. Can you see that? Perfect. Not one speck of siphoning. And here are the beans. Sorry, I just took a photo. Just took them out of the canner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Still have my 1 inch of headspace, which is perfect. Now some of this liquid will get absorbed more into the beans as it cools. But I think they're just a thing of beauty. Look at that. Yeah. And so far I think they've all sealed, including my water. But that's it. Okay, just wanted to show you the beans are out. I had not one lick of siphoning. So the little bit of water that's missing, you know, from the tops up here, that is just from the, oops, sorry. I'm trying to hold you. The beans absorbing the liquid. But there are my beautiful, beautiful kidney beans. I am so tickled with how these turned out. Now I can't wait to use them in a recipe. If I remember correctly, beans are 0 points on Weight Watchers. Just gotta look up what the serving size is. All right. Thank you once again for stopping by and watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And go check out my RV video. My RV video. And please go check out Class C RV Lady. That's my RVing channel. I've been uploading some stuff that I've been doing to the RV. Cannot wait to get back on the road again. And probably some of these beans will be in my pantry. Haha. All right. Take care. Bye. Peoples. No. Ugh. Good morning. This is Kat from An Itty Bitty Homestead, and today I am bringing you my breakfast. This is so silly. Engage brain. Okay, yes, I am strange.